Happy Wednesday. Hopefully, everyone's having an awesome day. I certainly am. For various reasons, I got my peppermint seeds in. I've been told, or read, I should say, that fleas really don't like peppermint. So I'm going to use, hopefully, that to prevent them in the future and maybe get rid of the fleas invasion once and forever in my house. But I don't know if you know this or maybe you do know this, but two pipelines from the Nord Stream pipeline are leaking into the ocean, and everybody's pointing fingers at each other. Some of the from Twitter, the Kyiv Independent, the Times, Russia likely bombed the Nord Stream pipeline with underwater drone. An alleged Russian sabotage attacked Nord Stream gas pipelines that caused large blast in the Baltic Sea was probably premeditated and planned for, the Times said, citing the UK defense source. This part does not make sense to me because why would Putin destroy his own pipeline? He could just turn off the fuel going to Germany. Most of the gas from Nord Stream has leaked. Gas pipelines may be empty by the end of the week, the Danish Energy Agency said. Damage to the Nord Stream gas pipeline likely irreparable after leaks. If Nord Stream 1 and 2 pipelines are not attended to immediately, salt water will quickly corrode the inside, wrote the Transpegel, citing unnamed high-ranking German officials. I mean, these are blue checkmark people. And of course, from Wired, race to find the Nord Stream sabotagers. Damage to the pipeline that runs between Russia and Germany is being treated as deliberate. Finding out what happened may not be straightforward. The Nord Stream gas pipeline are coastal pieces of infrastructure running up to more than 12,000 kilometers from Russia across the Baltic Sea to Germany. The pipes can carry up to 110 billion cubic meters of gas, enough for 20 million homes. Nord Stream 1 pipeline alone is constructed of 202,000 huge pieces of pipeline. Each section is 12 meters long and contains piping that used around 4 centimeters of steel, which is covered with 4 centimeters of concrete. The pipes are not built to break. So when pressure in one of Nord Stream pipes dropped on June 26, alarm bells started ringing. Danish authorities told ships to stay clear of the pipes as methane gas was bubbling into the sea. Hours later, 2 more leaks were detected. Wait a minute, this happened in June? It's now September. Was bubbling into the sea. Hours later, 2 more leaks were detected. One in Nord Stream 2 and the second in Nord Stream 1. Now, authorities are suspecting foul play. We're not talking about an accident. Mette Frederiksen, the Danish Prime Minister, said. Ursula von der Leyen, head of European Commission, believes the leaks may be the results of sabotage and said deliberate distribution or disruption of energy infrastructure will lead to the strongest possible response. NATO officials agree. U.S. has pledged its support to help Europe find out what happened. However, incidents have raised fears about the attacks on critical infrastructure and the security protections in place around the systems that can provide the world's fuel. Incident comes up at the top of Russia's reducing its supply to gas to Europe, with large parts contingent facing winter energy crisis. Yeah, it's about to be winter and they don't have enough gas to go around. Oh, wait, how long? Man, this is pretty long. Let's see here. While officials indicated that the leaks may have been caused deliberately, very little evidence about the attacks have emerged. So far, military flights over the region shows gas bubbling at the surface more than a kilometer wide. Swedish seismic expert says that they're convinced explosions took place after they recorded tremors equal to a magnitude 2.3 earthquake. Fingers immediately point to at Russia, which partially owns the pipes. Ukraine said it was a terrorist attack. Germany newspaper Der Spiegel reported that the CIA warned German officials about possible attacks against the Baltic pipeline several weeks ago. Right-wing commenters in the U.S. and one Polish MP accused the U.S. of being involved after President Joe Biden said in February he would put an end to the Nord Stream 2 if Russia invades Ukraine. Very classic Russian hybrid warfare approach, says Tino Hansen, the CEO of Risk Intelligence, a Denmark-based security firm that deals with maritime issues. Hansen says if Russia did attack the Nord Stream pipeline, it would show that they have complete deniability because Russia partially owns the Nord Stream infrastructure. It makes people question why it would be behind any attacks against it. The Kremlin claims to suggest it's behind its leaks are stupid. I tend to agree. Why would you destroy a moneymaker for you? Why would you destroy infrastructure that gives you the upper hand? If you don't want to give Germany gas, so you can just turn off the pipe and let the pressure go. You don't need to destroy the infrastructure, and you can do it as a bargaining chip. They're showing that they can attack a seabed energy infrastructure with pipelines, which sends a signal that they can attack and destroy any energy infrastructure in Europe, Hansen said. Investigators across Europe, including the intelligence agency, will now be trying to piece together exactly who and what caused the apparent explosion. Is likely to involve multiple steps such as examining what data is being held about the area, including seismic data and other sensors, checking whether any communication around the incidents have been intercepted, and examining the pipelines to see if there's any signs of intentional destruction. I think that they are trying to imply that this magnitude earthquake was a result of the pipeline, I guess, exploding. But it could be an earthquake hit which caused the leak. I mean, the earth is a powerful, or tectonic forces are a very powerful force. Neither of the pipes is operational. Nord Stream 1 was paused for repairs in August, and Nord Stream 2 has not officially opened after Germany pulled support for it ahead of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in late February. But both pipelines are holding gas. All three leaks happened relatively close to each other near the Danish island of Bornholm in the Baltic Sea. The island is surrounded by Denmark to the west of Sweden and the north of both Germany and Poland to the south. The leaks are international waters, but still sits both Denmark and Sweden exclusive economic zones. It's quite shallow, around 50 meters on average in this region, says Julian Pollock, a researcher associated with the Helmut Schmidt University and German Institution for Defense and Strategic Studies. Security sources have speculated that if the attack were deliberate, they could have been conducted by an unmanned underwater drone, involves mines being dropped or planted by boats being carried out by divers or even within pipelines themselves. We still don't know the origin of those explosions or where they came from, if they originated from outside or originated inside from the pipelines. Falk says it's in the process of pigging, cleaning, and inspecting the machines can be set down pipes from Russia in the direction of Germany. It's possible pigging was repurposed to carry out an attack. Back in 2007, before the first North Stream pipeline was constructed, a review of the project by the Sweden Defense Research Agency FOI warned about the potential explosion around the pipeline in the context of terrorism. Despite its concrete coating and pipeline, it's rather vulnerable, and one diver would be enough to set an explosive device. However, the impact of such an assault would probably be rather modest and most likely minor incident of this type would not result in an explosion. I would continue on. Yeah, continue. Oh, man. Let's see here. Can I stop this? Hopefully it stopped. After a series of sham referendums for Russia-occupied parts of Ukraine, results are out. Unsurprisingly, they show a resounding majority voted to join Russia. Referendums are widely seen as rigged, as many irregular voting practices have been reported. Funny, when it happens here, they're the most secured elections. Is this blah 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 blah? Electoral officials went door to door with portable ballot boxes to collect votes from residents living in occupied Kherson and Zara regions south of self-proclaimed pro-Russia republics in Donetsk and Luhansk, with polling stations open only yesterday, the last day of voting. See below for results. It's widely expected that Russia President Vladimir Putin will announce Friday that the occupied regions are being annexed and becoming part of a Russian Federation. There are widespread fear that Moscow could resort into nuclear weapons to defend what is claimed its territory. Elsewhere, European officials continue to investigate unexplained leaks affecting both Nord Stream 1 and 2 pipelines that carry natural gases from Russia to Europe via the Baltic Sea. Meanwhile, Joe Biden approves another $1.1 billion more military aid. Let's see. Nothing really saying here. Let's see. Organization overseeing the blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I don't know what caused this. It's very speculation at this point. And I don't think we will ever know until a couple months from now, maybe until after the United States elections, until we actually get an actual clue of what happened. It could be that the water caused the explosion as it was emptied, but we don't know. At this point, it's too soon to speculate. Some speculation says it's Russia, some speculation says it's CIA to get us into a war with Russia or a hot war with Russia. But I don't know which is correct and which one's not correct. So I'm interested to hear what your opinions are. It's looking like the census that people want to blame Russia, which means I'm going to question the narrative on that. So leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. Smash the like and subscribe button in any all platforms or just the platform that you're currently on. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.